Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video right now, that means I got up off my ass and actually produced this video. To celebrate this historic accomplishment, we're going to be looking at a 1972 Turkish film that has all the elements of the quintessential action movie. Fight scenes, sex, a good-looking lead actor, car chases, luchadors? Killer robots. Sherlock Holmes played by Turkish Andy Kaufman. Why do I get the feeling that my first review can only be summed up with the words, "Then this happened"? Turkish pop cinema, or trash cinema as it was sometimes called, was a movement that started in the late 1960s and died out around the early 1980s as television became more and more popular in the country. Unlike some foreign film industries, which used their elements from popular American movies to increase their appeal in their home countries, Turkish pop cinema was content simply to rip off entire movies and make their own low-quality imitations. Don't believe me? Here's Turkish Star Wars. Here's Turkish Rambo. I think this is supposed to be Turkish E.T., but to be honest, I'm not sure I want to know. Even the directors of some of these movies are upfront about ripping off their source materials.
O gece Star Wars'ın kopyasını çaldırdık. Parçalar aldık. Gece sabah 5'te kopya yerine gitti. Filmcilik budur öyle filmcilik hemen.
The movie we're reviewing today, The Deathless Devil, falls firmly into this category. Released in 1972, it was a ripoff of the popular 1940 American serial, The Mysterious Dr. Satan. At least they had the decency to rip off something I didn't even know existed. Good on you so far, I guess. As the film starts, we're treated to some very classy music that I hope won't get overplayed as the movie continues. It's not Turkish Rocky, but it is likable. After the credits end, we cut to a nice conversation between two actors trying not to look at the camera.
Benimle temasa geçti. Bugün veya yarın burada olabilir.
Or maybe next Tuesday, I'm not sure. They're interrupted by Turkish Andy Kaufman and sexy lead actress number 1.
En büyük numaram domatesli bol yumurtalı menemen.
The trick is to put scotch in the eggs. Then this happens. I don't even know what the purpose of that was. Oh, I see this is the red-eye flight to Ankara. But trouble strikes as the professor's friend leaves the airport. Oh no! He pretended to throw a knife at me! At this point, we're introduced to our lead character, Tekken. No, I wish. Tekken immediately decides to investigate. No, I'm not a detective, I'm just turned on by murder victims. So after thoroughly investigating the scene, he hi, jump cut. I guess we cut back to the office, where Tekken and his father talk about what happened.
Ona bakırbaş diyorlardı. Bu adı ben de duydum. Hakkın ve adaletin yanındaydı. Kötüleri yok etmeyi kendisine bir vazife sayardı.
Then this happens.
Dinle oğlum. Sana yıllardır söyleyemediğim bir sırrı açıklamak istiyorum. Tekin yavrum, şu ana kadar beni baba olarak bildin. Halbuki senin baban ben değilim.
Well, that was sudden.
Evet. Senin asıl baban bakırbaştı.
That was even more sudden.
Hah. Artık ne yapacağını kendin bilirsin.
Okay, seriously, what the fuck is up with the pacing of this movie? We're not even 5 minutes in and already somebody has been murdered and our main character has just been barfed on with chunks of exposition. He doesn't even know how to respond. He just takes the costume like, oh, alright, this isn't weird or anything.
Artık ne yapacağını kendin bilirsin.
Sell it to a pawn shop. Tekken walks away, presumably to a phone booth to change, but the plot continues without him.
Ne hakkında görüşmek istiyorsunuz?
I'm from the IRS. We're here to audit your taxes. So this guy, who I think is important to the plot, is killed and Tekken conveniently arrives on the scene. Whoops, almost forgot my what? So naturally, they fight it out. This scene is missing something. By the way, check out this editing. Yeah, apparently this guy has his office on the roof. Seems legit.
Anlatıyorum. Dur, yapma. Her şeyi anlatacağım. Yapma ne olursun.
So anyway, Tekken wins and brings the guy into custody to be interrogated.
Tamam, ben öldürdüm.
Don't you mean dead to rights? Never mind. With their only lead dead, our heroes deliberate on what to do next.
Önce profesörün kompartıman numarasını öğrenelim. Daha önce ben Sherlock Holmes kıyafetimi giymeliyim ki ilhamım gelsin. Şipşak öğreniriz.
Babama ve kendine...
Apparently not even our heroes know how to respond to something that dumb. With the professor on the train, we finally meet our villain. Christopher Lee is a Klingon! He's flanked by his two henchmen, Disco Gangster and Ahmadinejad. Strange, Dr. Satan doesn't look anything like what Rob Zombie had in mind.
Şu pencereyi kapatsak iyi olacak. Şimdi kapatırım profesör. Çok teşekkür ederim.
Uh-oh, I hope this doesn't lead to anything unfortunate.
Bu koku ne böyle?
But there's no time for that. We've got a car chase to film. No, Tekken, what are you doing? This isn't Skyfall. Although I'm sure if they were given the chance, they would rip that off too. He'll never see through my sunglasses disguise.
Profesör Doğan neredeler acaba? Buyurun. Ben de tehlikede zannediyordum kendilerini. Yo, işte görüyorsunuz, uyuyor.
Why isn't he breathing? Not important.
Profesör arkadaşısınız değil mi? Evet. Buyurmaz mısınız? Oturun.
Unfortunately for Tekken, Dr. Satan pulls out his secret weapon, a gun that shoots poison needles. Oh no! He shot me with totally real poison needles just out of frame! Well, so much for Tekken being the hero of our film. So anyway, our villains escape at... Hey, wait a minute! How do you survive that? Did he take dying lessons from the guy who pretended to get hit with a flying knife? I have the feeling he wasn't actually shot with poison needles. Aw yeah, it's lucha time.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Tekken defeats Ahmadinejad, but Dr. Satan escapes with the plans for the plot device and returns to his lair. Meanwhile, Tekken, now back in his business formal attire, regroups with the team.
Ben de Sherlock Holmes'i bitik.
Sherlock Holmes mi?
Please don't tell me this becomes a running gag. Damn it!
Profesör, çantanız efendim. Biraz evvel bir adam getirmiş. Bu zarfı da verdi efendim. Size aitmiş.
Muhterem efendim.
Not important, next scene. Jesus, is this editor getting paid by every frame he cuts out? I mean, seriously, he better be a millionaire by now. Anyway, back at the professor's lab, we are introduced to... this.
Bütün tedbirlerimi aldım. Kontrol lambası uçağın kalkmasına 1 dakika kala yerine monte edilecek.
Wait, control lamp? What control lamp? What happened to the Tangai Mine thing? Where did this thing come from? Come on, movie, you gotta keep a better eye on your plot devices than this. From now on, we're gonna call this thing plot device number 2. Tekken rushes off to find another phone booth and somehow teleports to an airport. Meanwhile, back at the professor's lab...
Güzel. Uçağı görebilmemiz için aletin iyice kızması lazım.
Okay, Professor, you can stop watching the stock footage now.
Gördüğünüz gibi uçağa istediğim hareketi verebilmekteyim. Mesela şimdi uçağa pike yaptıracağım.
It's a good thing I have these cameras set up on the ground instead of on the plane so I can see where I'm going.
Şimdi de şu barakaları bombalayalım. Bu kontrol aletinin çok emin bir yerde saklanması lazım.
That's for fucking my wife, Wilson! Unfortunately, the stock footage decides that it's time for another henchman to appear, where we're treated to more flawless editing. It's like they actually filmed it in midair!
Lambayı söktü. Doktor şeytanın marifeti.
Oh no, now he'll take it back to the Aquabats. Luckily, Tekken is there to save the day. Cut to... Oh no, not this guy again.
Ablacığım, bana ne zaman yüz vereceksin?
Balık kavağı çıktıktan sonra.
Balık kavağı çıkınca ben ağaca çıkarım. Şimdi ne var?
It's like they got this guy from a Mexican sitcom.
Domates salça, ah bu ne biçim kalça?
No comment. And in the span of 30 seconds, Beedick is knocked out, dragged to Dr. Satan's lair, and injected with... God knows what. Maybe it's tranquilizer!
Salın! Hepinizi piliç gibi geliyorum. Piliç, gel benim sos galorenim. Gel benim Bridget Bardot'um.
Nope, that sure as hell ain't tranquilizer. So I guess they send Beedick back to the professor's lab, and... What the hell is that?
Ne o bitik nem var? Hasta mısın yok?
My god, this is the most inappropriate use of the Pink Panther theme since Pink Panther 2!
Onun bir şeyi yok. Arkadaşınız kontrolüm altındadır. Onu sizi alıp getirmesi için gönderdim.
Doktor Şeytan.
Canlı bir bomba gibidir. İstediğim an patlatabilirim onu.
As well as control every hidden camera in this room. You're not the only one who can make sex tapes, Professor. Once again, Tekken coincidentally walks in and sizes up the situation.
Peki, dediğin olsun. Sen kazandın Doktor Şeytan.
Peki. Ne oldu profesör?
After he remembers the number for 911, Tekken informs the police chief.
Felaket plan ve profesör doktorun eline geçerse o zaman olur. Peki. Elektrik idaresiyle temas edeceğim. Sen telefondan ayrılma.
Stay on the phone while I hang up on you. After the movie takes a few minutes to catch up with the plot, Tekken springs into action. He pulls the bomb off of Beedick. I know. And is immediately attacked by more henchmen. You know, Tekken's main attack seems to be his flying lunge maneuver. It's kind of hard to miss. Like, if you took a shot for every time he does it, you'd be blacked out before the movie's even half over. Ooh, time for more fight music. Is every scene this guy is in have to be slapsticky? Once again, however, the bad guys escape with the professor.
Sen kolunun altındaki profesöre ben de geleyim abi. Kambersiz düğün olur mu? Ne diyorsam onu yap. Güle güle abi. İçin kalbi seninle.
But if I get another robot injection, I'm blaming you. The bad guys stop off at a gas station. Unfortunately, there aren't any gas prices in the shot, so I can't make a joke about that.
Buyur abi, emriniz. Benzin koy arabaya. Deponuz delinmiş. Görmediniz mi? Sen öyle her şeye burnunu sokmasan daha iyi edersin.
Did we really need to do that? Yes, he didn't check my oil. They steal a truck, which just happens to have keys in the ignition, and drive off with Tekken in hot pursuit. I said with Tekken in hot pursuit. Tekken in hot... Oh, there he is. Eat lead! The gasoline. And then... this happens. Turkish science must be different from American science. Tekken survives by driving around it and into a jump cut, where the professor is dragged into Dr. Satan's lair and forced to work for him.
Sen bu işler için doktordan kaç para alıyorsan ben sana 10 mislini veririm. Bu benim üzerimde oldukça ben hiçbir şey yapamam.
I saw it on Pinterest and I just couldn't say no.
Evvela şu lastiğe bas, şimdi sana cereyan falan çarpamaz.
Turkish science. There, the stock footage worked.
Tamam, aleti çıkartabilirsin. Ol profesör.
However, Dr. Satan spoils the party.
Kıpırdama doktor. Artık senden emir almayacağım.
Imminent death is hilarious.
Siz de iyi biliyorsunuz ki bu odadan kimse sağ çıkamaz.
Oh boy, I wonder what it's gonna be. A trapdoor? Sleeping gas? Another poison needle gun?
Çok bol keseden attım doktor. Artık cinayetlerine alet olmayacağım.
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that.
Crush, kill, destroy, swag. Crush, kill, destroy, swag.
I will hug him, and love him, and squeeze him, and call him George. Look, even the professor can't believe what he just saw.
Fakat senin icadınla binlerce robotu dünyanın her tarafına gönderebileceğim. Böylece dünyanın en kuvvetli adamı ben olacağım.
Of course!
When the professor refuses to help him, however, Dr. Satan takes drastic measures. Cameraman, this is no time to get artsy. Hi there, is this the audition for American Hustle?
Kımıldamayın, nalları dikersiniz. Profesörün kullandığı tangayt madenini almaya geldik.
Ben nerede olduğunu bilmiyorum.
Kes tıraşı bebek. Kasanın şifresi dahil her şeyi biliyoruz.
If you know everything, why are you asking them?
Madem her şeyi biliyorsun, niye bize soruyorsun?
What he said. That's a very 70s jumpsuit you're wearing there, miss. Hi there, is this the audition for Argo? By the way, notice how the actor looks back at the director to see where he goes before he figures it out himself. You know, your theme song isn't as effective if there's no action going on. See? That's much better. Ahmadinejad's specialty is... killer playing cards? That's like if Oddjob never wore his hat and instead became a blackjack dealer.
Al bunu doktor şeytana götür. Beni de odaya kitle. Profesör ve Tekin huylanmasınlar.
Wait, the secretary is... a spy? But this fight is not over yet. That was so deadly it stuck itself in the door frame as he was throwing it. The henchmen retreat and... Wait, what the fuck is she doing there? Talk about the mother of all coincidences. Shouldn't she be with the government anyway? I mean, if there was an evil daddy kidnapping Klingon on the loose right now, I probably wouldn't be outside. Oh boy, did someone say card check? Oh, never mind. The henchmen take the professor's daughter back to Dr. Satan's lab.
Babacığım! Babacığım!
Kızım, evladım, yavrum.
Wait, if they injected him earlier, why isn't he a robot? Is he immune to psychedelic robot shots? They left a telephone in there? Well then why didn't the professor try calling for help earlier?
Alo? Sevgi sen misin? Neredesin şimdi?
Alo, alo! Kapattılar baba.
Demek oyunmuş, anlaşıldı.
Ben Doktor Şeytan. İkisinin de hayatta kalmasını istiyorsan polise hiçbir şey söylemeyeceksin.
Hafiye bitik, işelde keklik. Abi ve bu profesörün hususi dalgalı bir radyosu var. Fırsatını bulursa bizi arar.
Why does the professor have a secret radio device?
Bası çalıyor. Bu profesörün en sevdiği şarkıdır. Ne. Paralı olmasın sakın. Soytarılığın sırası değil bitik. Abi vallahi paralı bu. Hı? Yaşa be bitik, tamam.
Congratulations! You actually contributed to the plot.
Sizi sekreterimle tanıştırayım.
Nasılsınız profesör?
Ayla.
Bir ilim adamının ağzına bu tip sözler yakışmıyor.
Başka türlü hareket edemiyorum.
Hadi gidelim güzelim. Size de iyi çalışmalar profesör.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. We cut to Isla returning home. Ah, another successful day at work. Time to take my clothes off.
Tekin.
Merhaba güzelim.
Seni burada görmek çok sürpriz oldu.
Especially considering this is my house. How'd you even get in here?
Şaşırmana hacet yok, senin için geldim.
Teşekkür etmek isterim öyleyse.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to our gratuitous sex scene of the movie. It's only softcore.
Y'all ready for this?
Don't worry, we'll cut back. Oh, Tekken, that was the greatest 21 seconds of my life.
Senin bana karşı böyle alaka duyacağın aklıma gelmezdi.
Profesörü bulmanın yolunu buldum. Çok mühim bir ipucu ele geçirdim. Bir saat içinde profesörü eve getireceğim.
That way we can have that 21 second threesome.
Bu da benim sırrım olsun. Allah'a ısmarladık
It's
gidelim.
the kiss of death from Mr. Goldfinger.
We hope you enjoyed that momentary distraction because now we're back to our feature presentation. Oh yeah, I forgot, he's in this movie. Tekken, now Copperhead, tries to find a way inside. Wait, no, don't hit him! He's the groundskeeper! Well, that trap was pointless. With the token damsel in distress saved, Tekken formulates his next move. Down the window! What time is it? Lunch time! Dr. Satan, however, has other plans.
Bir planım var bakırbaş.
Olduğun yerde kal. Cam varmış. Ne yapacağız şimdi? Kurşun işlemiyor.
Benden başa çıkamazsın.
Hey, I was right about the trapdoor.
Hoşça kal bakırbaş.
Damn it, why'd I have to waste all my bullets trying to shoot through bulletproof glass? Oh. Well, shit. Them's the brakes, kid. Better luck next time. Wait, he's alive? Seriously? Ah, who cares? If he can survive poison darts, anything's possible.
Demir bir çubuk bulursak işimizi kolaylaştırır.
Bakırbaş abi! Beni burada yalnız bırakma ne olur.
Korkma yanındayım.
Madem ki yanımdasın, ne diye korkayım yani? Gözlüğü şimdi takarım hemen.
You idiot! Do you want robots? Because that is how you get robots. Whoa! Stop! What the hell just happened? Did he send the robot through the trap door? I can't really tell because the editor's just like, fuck it, no one's gonna notice. The plot goes into overdrive now as we're introduced to some random guy named Dr. Farouk. What's his relevance to the story? I have no idea. Anyway, we cut to the airplane that apparently Dr. Farouk is on, and he somehow figures out that the plane is being controlled by Dr. Satan.
Buldum.
Thank you, Exposition Control Tower.
Demek elleri ve yüzü yandı ha? Bu benim çok işime yarayacak.
Well, what was your original plan if you weren't gonna kill him? When is this movie gonna start making sense? Oh, and the robot's okay now. Whatever.
Profesör Faruk, umum müdür sizi babamın laboratuvarında rahat çalışın diye davet etti.
Hakikaten burası fevkalade bir yer. Şuna bir göz atayım.
Has anyone ever told you you look like the Invisible Man?
Sevgi Hanım, telefonunuzu kullanabilir miyim?
Rica ederim, buyurun.
Teşekkür ederim. Biz de şimdi geldik. Arkadaşım için bir oda ayırmanızı istiyorum. Yakında sizi ziyarete gelecek. Kendisine fazla sevgim vardır. İyi karşılanmasını istiyorum.
Meanwhile, Tekken travels to a place, and another fight scene commences. After defeating the henchman yet again, he frees Beedick and the real Dr. Farouk. Dr. Satan, meanwhile, reactivates this robot. Is this supposed to be the same robot from before? I have no idea. Beedick phones the lab and warns Isla that the Invisible Man is actually Dr. Satan in disguise.
Sana telefon ettiğimi aman anlamasın. O doktor şeytandı. Onu meşgul et.
Teşekkürler haberinize. Bir şey değil. Hemen gidiyor musunuz?
Gitmek zorundayım.
Babamın yeni buluşlarını görmek istersiniz sandım. İşte çalıştığı zehirli gaz aleti. Atomik suyla işliyor.
What is it with this professor and building weapons? Does he, like, get a hard-on whenever he builds a device that can kill people? Gee, I hope nothing plot convenient happens here. Well, I certainly spoke too soon.
Sen doktor şeytanı alt edebileceğini mi sandın?
You know, you're way more sinister than Dr. Santa. Tekken and Beedick arrive just as Dr. Satan leaves. To find his new hideout, Tekken thinks fast.
Ben de sandığın içinde olacağım. Sen deli misin abi?
Ya doktor sandığı açarsa?
Biliyorum. Ama benim çıkacağımı bilmez. Gidecek sandık bu mu efendim?
Evet bu.
Don't worry about tying it down. We're not getting paid enough for that. Finally, Beedick gets his chance at a car chase.
Ektik herifi. Ayıp ettin.
And totally blows it. Sir, the pizza's here.
Getirin sandığı buraya.
Dr. Satan doesn't fall for it, however, and he calls the lab to gloat.
Bir gaz vardı. Hani 4000 derecede ısınıyordu.
Dr. Satan plans to burn the box with Tekken inside. With less than 10 minutes left in the movie, this could be huge.
Ateş her şeyi yok eder.
Dr. Satan's crematorium. Only the best for your loved ones.
Alo?
My Houdini impression worked.
Ben Tekin sevgilim. Merhabalar.
And with that, Tekken lunges into action. How convenient to be tied up where you could easily find me.
Bakırbaş. Hızır gibi yetiştin.
Meanwhile, the paranoid android is on the loose again while... Wait, seriously? Both of you got captured again? You two really suck at your jobs.
Babam bunu bilseydi acaba lambayı icat eder miydi? Cehenneme benden de selam götürün. Hadi.
I will pat him, and pet him, and rub him, and caress him. Maybe if I mug at the camera, it'll go away. Luckily, Tekken and the professor reach the control room where they disable the robot. Well, that was really damn convenient. There's 5 minutes left in the movie. We didn't have a choice.
Çok korktum baba.
Her şey geçti artık. Gel Bakırbaş'ı takip edelim.
Yes, let's join the luchador who's fighting with armed henchmen. I see no problems here. Good thing he saved his best flying lunge for last. Thank God for jump cuts. Oh no! Killed by my own stick! How embarrassing! Alright, time for the climactic showdown between Dr. Satan and Copperhead. Tell me about the rabbits, George. Wait, that's it? The robot just kills him? The end? Well, I guess whatever makes the movie go faster. And with that, once again, the day is saved. Thanks to Copperhead. God, this thing is hot. Oh, hey, you're here.
Tekin.
Ettin. Ben zaten başından beri biliyorum Tekin abimin Bakırbaş olduğunu. Holmes bitikten kaçar mı?
Yes, is that why you were captured by the bad guys 3 times in this movie, Sherlock?
Beni gene eskisi gibi sevecek misin?
Tabii seveceğim.
Good, hopefully you're a better lay than the secretary. The what? Never mind. And then this happens.
Bak ne numaralarım var. Gel de gör.
Geliyorum.
Sen numara yaparsın da ben yapamam mı? Taklaları ben de atarım. Ay dur ne oluyor?
And on this,
Dünya tersine döndü.
whatever you want to call this, the film mercifully ends. So that was the Deathless Devil, and you know what? It's okay. Okay, of course it's bad. But it's bad in the same way that The Room or Birdemic are bad. The story is confusing, the editing is horrendous, the pacing probably holds a land speed record, but it's still a lot of fun to watch if you don't mind reading subtitles. For all the flack that Turkish pop cinema gets for ripping off successful American movies, there is still a charm that makes it likable, albeit in a cheesy Mystery Science Theater 3000 kind of way. The copy I have is on a double feature with another Turkish pop film called Tarkan vs. the Vikings, released by Mondo Macabra. Maybe I'll get around to reviewing that some other time. But in the meantime, I recommend this movie to people who like obscure films or are fans of 1950s sci-fi B-movies. Tune in next time, where we'll go south of the border, and I'll harshly judge a subculture that I know nothing about. Until then, I'm Rocks with Salt, and we'll see you next time.
Beni yakalamaya geldiler ama ben kolay kolay faka basmam.